Okay, today the 4th of February 2025. As you can see, I'm showing you an old street. We call it the village street over here because it's where the workers in the past were living. These houses are very small, low also. And I'm right now in Utrecht. It's one of the major cities in Nederland. Okay, let me introduce myself again. I'm King Vincent Panka. I'm making this short video especially for my people from Suriname, talking about the copper coloreds, the indigenous people of Suriname itself. I have explained this many times why I call myself an indigenous, because our ancestors were in South America, North America, the Caribbean, before the Europeans came with the ships with some of our people coming from West Africa. Those people on those ships were not Africans. Let that be clear. Those people on those ships were not Africans. To us, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. To us, those people were Hebrew Israelites, but it's a very long time period that changed them, make them adopt the culture of West Africa. Those people were not Africans, because the West Africans always said, and we said it also, we can show you by documents, that those people that they put on the ships that they captured, sold to the Europeans, were not people from them. They were always strangers among the West Africans. And that's true. No hate against the Africans, but the truth had to be told, must be told. They were Hebrew Israelites. They don't know it anymore, but we know, we as Hebrew Israelites. Okay, the reason why I'm making this video is to show my people from Suriname, also from the Caribbean, don't go into the business of our brothers and sisters in North America. Okay, from now on, today, the 4th of February 2025, I'm going to teach you how to speak to the colonizers, because they have to move. They should leave us alone. They don't respect our universal rights, and if that's so, they see us still as how they saw our ancestors during those days of the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, and our ancestors were documented as animals. And animals have no rights like humans do, and that's the way they treat us still till this day. So I'm going to teach you how to speak to the authorities. No hate against the Europeans, the people itself, because they also are in some kind of bondage, you can call it. No hate against the people, it's the authorities I'm talking about. When you speak to the authorities, you speak, especially the Suriname people, then the people from the Caribbean, you speak English. You speak only English to them. Let them feel it, that we're done with them, that doctrine doesn't work anymore. It's over. Completely over. I'm King Vincent Panka. I crowned myself at the 5th of March 2024 to be king over myself. I did it for myself, to cut myself loose from those African voodoo rituals that some of our people did in Africa, to go take a cultural wash at the Africans, ask the Africans to become king. They asked for permission to the Africans. That's crazy. And not to forget our own people with their stupid culture, the Winti Kulturu culture. Some of them also from the Caribbean did that, and one from British Guiana did that also. So I cut myself loose from that to be free from those diabolical rituals. I have nothing with that doctrine. I have nothing with how do you call it, Winti Kulturu. If you want to practice your Winti Kulturu, you do that. But me as a Hebrew Israelite, I'm not down with that. You know? We are the people from the Torah, not from the Talmud. We are not those Sephardic, or how do you call them, Hebrews or Jews. We are not that. We are not Ashkenazi Jews. We are not Beta Hebrews, those from Ethiopia. No, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. Okay? And I'm going to mention our identity again. We are the indigenous true Hebrew Israelites with a lot of cultures, a lot of identities from the Americas, North America, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Okay? So now you know that. We don't speak anymore in their language, the colonizers, their language, to the authorities. You can speak to the citizens. You can speak Dutch or whatever kind of French. You can speak to them. But we don't speak to the authorities anymore in their language. We speak only English. If it's in Britain, okay, that's English. You can speak English. But to the Dutch, the French, we speak only English. Because what is going to happen? We're going to cut them loose. We can do business with them, but we're going to cut them loose from Suriname, from France Guyana, from British Guyana. Because those areas belong to us. We ain't down with the Vatican, their rules. Let that be clear to the Vatican. We are here. We know who we are today. And we are back. And we're going to do the same things like our ancestors did. Cut ourselves loose from your nonsense. You will get an official mail or letter from us, you colonizers, and the Vatican, and those European kings' houses. You will get a message from me, because I'm King Vincent Panca over all of them in the South America, North America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Those people are free. They can do whatever they like. They can call themselves whatever they like. They can take their identity back. It's not up to you to decide. The same message goes to the Asian people, the Asian governments. You will get also a letter because you are doing stupid things on our lands. And we don't take it anymore. We don't have nukes. We don't want to fight anyone. We're taking our rights. But don't fuck around. This is to the people itself, so that they know. And now back to my people from Suriname. The indigenous, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelites from Suriname, British Guyana. We only speak English to the authorities. Chandrika Prasad Santokhi, his ancestors came after the transatlantic thing from India, Asia. He's not an authority. He can do whatever he likes at this moment because he's the president from Suriname. Let him do. Let him mess around with the stock market. I don't give a flying fuck about the stock market.